So Morgan's over here fucking sleeping. Anyways, Morgan's sleeping and I'm having a snack.
Fire.
Just kidding, this is for the bearing. Let's find out if this shit really works. It says bread should be moist. Have a good nap.
Putting him, yeah.
Let's go, man.
You need to pack the bread in there, okay?
1jz. 1jz.
I'm actually curious to see this work too. What if there was
Who would have ever thought I'd be shoving food in car parts? Like, this feels wrong.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Am I getting that?
You pack it full, like this. You pack it full.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A yeast infection.
Fucking, my car has a yeast infection. My shoulder's hurting. Alright. Alright.
It looks like it's starting to move out. I don't know. Maybe I'm hallucinating. You're bottomed out. You're bottomed out.
It's coming. There it goes. Out. Right now we're putting on the pressure plate bolts. I really thought that this part would be over quickly, but
Like a couple hours ago.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's always some shit like this that turns into a nightmare when you're like, do your own car work and stuff. Well, basically, we got the old clutch and flywheel and old bearing out, and then we go to put in the bearing made by Collins, which is supposed to be made specifically to fit this. Precision fitment, they say. Well, that wasn't the case at all.
Watch him come back and say
What
something.
happened, Morgan? What did we end up doing?
I don't want to say.
Do you think
I feel like people
the
would-
decision we made was unethical?
It was innovative, so.
Yeah, so basically it was be patient and contact Collins, or, just be the masters of our own destiny. So experiment a little bit. So we ended up, it was odd because putting the bearing in, obviously, I expected it to fit flush like the previous one, but after looking at pictures, I saw that other people's bearings were also sticking out. But the problem was,
Go ahead.
But the problem is that the pressure plate everything wasn't seating exactly the way that it was supposed to.
No, and
So-
the bushing is too large in diameter, which
Yes.
also other people are talking about
Yeah.
having to sand it down.
Exactly. So
that makes no sense how you can charge so much money for something you've got to fix. So
which
I've
is
done
crazy.
no business with them, so I can talk.
So like trying to, hammer the bearing down, you can see like pieces of metal shavings like coming off of it because it's too fat to fit in there. Like, this is supposed to be made specifically for the swap.
Yeah, which is
Still ended up having to make adjustments to it. Alright, so we got these torqued down to the specs that Collins says that it's supposed to be at with the Loctite. So now it's time to put the transmission out.
fun.
I'm excited for the after, but not the during. I'm over transmission shit. And then I'm gonna do a transmission swap on the Avant. What in the fuck?
I wish everything was supposed to line up. This is like aftermarket.
We'll see how this goes. Anybody who ever says the words CD009 swap is easy, they're lying. It is. I thought I was gonna have this done at some point this afternoon. It's 1:15 in the morning and I just got it stabbed and pretty much just put the bell housing bolts on there to like seal the deal, and I just have it sitting, the rest of it's being supported by the jack stand because I'm pretty much like having to put the drive shaft and stuff on. Like that was like, I don't know, maybe 5+ hours of just trying to get it to stab, which was insane. It was like jacking it up to figure out where it was getting caught up, realizing the CD009's way too fat, and then hammering the body to get it to fit in there. So it was an experience. It was an experience. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow after we sleep a little bit, me and Morgan can actually be excited about the fact that there's success in this, that it's stabbed and it's actually in there. But right now, I'm just ready to say goodnight to the car and go to bed. What's going on here?
What's going on? Trying to tighten at the top of the starter bolt, but others were so motivated to get the cross member on, they forgot about poor old Morgan.
Do you want me to drop the cross member?
I think I got it tight.
You know what I really like?
What's up?
Your hair.
What's wrong with it?
It's just sticking up where you're laying on it. You look like a fucking, look at me, like a fucking mad scientist.
Okay, Morgan. This transmission will take us back to the future. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Chris.
I'll kill you.
Going to wire up these headlights. I just wanted to show you the insane amount of like wiring that goes to this. Is like ridiculous. It looks like they're long enough to fit in the bay, but not past the firewall, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. This also goes to it. I just wanted to show all the wiring before I like tuck everything away because it's just insane. I've just never seen so much wiring go to headlights, but with the amount of functionality, it makes sense. What you doing down there? Nothing. After a long ass 2-day endeavor, I think she's ready. My only concern is this short throw is not moving side to side at all. It's really hard to get this into gear, so I'm a little concerned about that. Worst case scenario, I'll just be buying a different one, but hopefully this works. We'll see. Moment of truth. So excited. Dude, I'm very nervous.
Same here.
About this reverse.
The reverse?
And the fucking bushings making a whole bunch of sounds.
I know, I'm a little nervous too about it.
Alright, we don't need to be nervous because it's gonna be fucking great, dude. Here we go.
This
Ready?
window works, right? You gotta turn hard.
What?
You have to turn really hard to the left. Oh yeah, that's a good clutch.
Oh!
And that second started. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh my god, I can't fucking keep it started.
Number
I
3.
feel like I just need to bail down the driveway. I barely let it go, and it dies. What is this, attempt 4?
This is 3.
I'm fucking nervous.
Take 3.
I can't do it.
That's a great. Rev it up a little bit.
What did I do? You broke it. I feel like I need to ride the clutch to get this thing to go. I was like, all right, the only way we're getting down this driveway is if I just roll it dead, like down the driveway, because I'm scared I'm gonna launch it and then fucking fly off that.
Try that so you have
that-
somewhere to run.
Just launch it down there and then jump the other curb.
No, don't do that. But you can just let it like come out and then. Oh, don't run them over.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Keep rolling.
Oh God! Oh God, we can't bump start it again. I can't kill it because we can't bump start it in the middle of the road. Shit. What do I do? I'm just going for it.
I don't see how the starter when it came loose. I tightened those fucking bolts. Unless the. Well, that sounds like second.
Yeah. Oh, it's the fucking boost. God damn it.
So you can't enjoy it. Sounds like third. That's so rough. It does
Got a
a
lot of learning to do on this thing.
fucked up clutch.
Fuck stop signs. I think we need to get back if we go down this road. We won't build boost at all. Ooh, I wonder if I can get back this way.
You can. No, you can't. You can't.
No, I can't. We don't want to die. We cannot kill this car. We're
No.
not sure if the starter's tightened all the way down. So, this one?
Slowly but surely. You are not. That clutch is ridiculous. Oh my god.
There's some big bumpies.
Yeah, this.
Holy shit. So we cannot kill it because we'll have to bump start it. It would be bad. Well, I guess there are a lot of hills. If we died like,
Right
let's
there,
just
we'd be
not.
fine.
Let's just not.
I just don't.
Okay, I think I turned right.
Yes. Getting better, but damn, dude.
Maybe it has a break-in period too.
And then you make a left. God dang, Katie.
What was that?
I don't know. You gotta. Oh,
Sorry.
dude, this clutch is aggressive. I'm not hearing that squeak, really.
All right, so I'm pretty much gonna wrap up this video with telling everybody basically what's going on right now. And it stinks in here so bad because the fuel that I've pulled out of the car just smells like straight varnish, and it's disgusting. Like my whole garage smells like that right now, which really sucks. So the misfire that I talked about in a previous video, I was hoping that it was just plugs, but looking at my AFRs when I was driving the car was showing that it was leaning out. So starving for fuel from somewhere, and I was hoping it was the fuel filter. It wasn't that. Changed the regulator. Wasn't that. Still kept idling like shit and cutting out really bad and leaning out when you get into the throttle. So realized that it was the fuel pump, which wasn't my first thought of what it could be because the fuel pump is newer. I put it in the car like 2 years ago when I got it running, and I've barely driven it, you know, not even 100 miles. So I wasn't thinking that could have been it. But after the car is sitting in old shitty fuel for as long as it had, it ruined the pump. And then to top it off, when I got in here to clean the tank out and stuff like that, pulled all the old fuel out, and when I looked down inside, I'm sure everybody could see this. So I've already started cleaning this, so it's not even as bad as it was, but there's this sediment all in the bottom of my fuel tank from the old fuel, and it feels like sandpaper, and it's, you know, really dense. So I'm pretty sure that sandpaper feeling, you know, shit from the old fuel went into the pump and ruined the pump. So right now, I am working on getting another pump. But just to give you an idea of how screwed I'm pretty sure this pump is, it took 20 minutes for this pump to pump out 7 gallons of fuel, and it's rated at 315. So pretty sure it's been established that fuel pump just completely shit out. So right now I'm just waiting for a new fuel pump and finish cleaning the tank out, and yeah, just finish cleaning the tank out, put a new pump in there, and then everything should be good. Hopefully, you know, I'm like 99% sure that it's gonna run the way that it's supposed to after that. And also I ordered the rest of the sensors for the AM Infinity, and so I have all of those. So I need to get this fuel pump so that I can finish everything else. But I just want to wrap this up and let everybody know like what was going on, because I was hoping to be doing a, you know, a driving video of the car, and then, you know, we have this hiccup, which really sucks, but it is what it is. So I have the new headlights on the car and stuff like that, but I want to wait until I put the fuel pump in to, like, you know, really reveal, you know, how everything looks with the headlights, unless I have, you know, video of it limping around. But anyways, next video will be coming out really soon, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
You pack it full.
Mm-hmm.